Hello and welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name is Gazy, and you're watching episode number 2 of the Comics and Crafts segment. So, Comics had come out with a number of adult coloring covers. And like you might be asking yourself, I maybe didn't go too good into it in the first episode, so I had to bring up an article. So this article is from CNN.com saying art therapy, adult coloring books, and your mental health. So, according to the American Art Therapy Association, art therapy is a mental health profession in which the process of making and creating artwork is to explore feelings, reconcile emotional conflicts, foster self-awareness, reduce anxiety, and increase self-esteem. So this is something that people have been getting into for a little while now. So what I wanted to do is buy a number of comics. Now, if you've seen Harley Quinn's Little Black Book series, which I still have some comic books available. If you watch the videos and you're able to tell me which issue you would like, go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/outlet podcast, and there I'll just you DM me your personal information, mailing stuff, not like super personal information, but like your mailing address, and I'll mail it free of charge to you because I just want to show you that I really appreciate your viewership. So I only got a few available. So get on that. But with this, I don't want to give up because my wife and I are working on these comic books. Now, ever since the last episode, number 1, I went over Batman and Superman. I went over Wonder Woman, and I also did what was the last? And I also did Superman and Wonder Woman. I'm a huge fan of the triumvirate, as they call them. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. I love all three. I personally feel they can conquer the DC universe if they wanted to, because the brains is there, the ruthlessness is there, the justice is there, because they, in my opinion, are the Justice League. They're legit. They're legit. So like if you saw like my Batman and Superman comic, I inverted their colors. So now Batman has the blue, yellow, red. You can watch that on the first episode. You can watch that, and Superman is wearing Batman's signature gold colored belt with the black and gray. So today I was working on my issue of Starfire. I'm a huge fan of Starfire. I love Starfire. She's a great character. Ever since I saw the Teen Titans, the original Teen Titan, not the current Teen Titans Go. I don't like the Teen Titans Go. I like the old Teen Titans. I was a huge fan of that. But ever since then, I was like hooked on Starfire. She's one of the best heroines in the DC universe, and recently she's been getting a lot of pop. So that's really cool. So I purchased this comic. So I was wondering what else could I do, and then I went down the track of Batman and Superman. And I said, well, I'll make Superman look like Batman and Batman look like Superman with the colors. What can I do with Starfire? Well, in the Marvel universe, I have some qualms about it, but she's doing a great job, and I'm speaking none other than X-23. X-23 is doing an amazing job as the all-new Wolverine. She has enough depth to be able to hold that position down, and she's wearing the colors with pride, the adamantium claws with pride. So I warmed up to that. I was like, okay, I'll follow this. I'll follow this storyline to see where it goes. I stopped reading Female Thor just because I think the Secret War. I think the what was the comic books the how how Marvel ended their universe in the battle world. I after that I'm like, okay, whatever. And I've actually even stopped reading Spider-Man and a number of Marvel comics. I've stopped reading. But let me just show you. Since I was inspired by Wolverine, the new Wolverine, I said, let me make Starfire Wolverine. Oh no, that didn't look good. That didn't look good. Let me do it again. Ugh, boom. And Let me give you some more color. Okay, try to go in there. Okay. So, I took a page from my wife's book. My wife can draw a lot better than me. I'm not the best at illustrations whatsoever or coloring at anything. I'm not like I'm pretty good at soccer. I love soccer. I'm a huge soccer fan. That playing guitar, I love playing guitar, but coloring and everything artistic, I am not good at. So, with this issue, I decided to go and do a Wolverine style outfit. So definitely, I just stuck with the blue and yellow. There's some like hints of there are the color changes on the webcam. There's some hints of gray. At like I went for an adamantium steel color on like the jewels on her outfit. And then I just outlined her hair because I asked my wife, "What should I do? There's too much hair." And so I outlined the hair, and the words came out great. I outlined the words too, blue and yellow all the way. So I was really happy. Like I'm like nice. I'm just like I'm really happy with the way it came out. There, if you can see again, let me zoom in. There's a number of small robots. I don't think I'm gonna go and color the small robots because that's gonna be crazy for me to like go in and do every single detail uniform as doing those robots. So I don't think I'll do that. But this Starfire, I'm really happy how it came out, and I hope I can do some more good art work. Like coloring, I hope I can color better. I was never the best. Like ever since elementary school, I wasn't really the best. And so, with this segment, I do talk a little bit about comic books, and I just wanted to do it because I wanted to share. Um, I think sharing is kind of intimate. Like when you were a kid, I think I said this in the first episode. When you were a kid and it was time for show and tell, there'll be some kids who kind of do show and tell, and they're like, whatever. Here is my. Here's a drawing. I don't know. They would just do it like whatever. But for other kids who were a little more introverted and it was a little more special and intimate, it was very something within them, within their hearts. There's a lot of vulnerability when it came to show and tell, and I was kind of one like that, and I was especially one who wanted to put out his best foot forward in everything. I never was a huge person when it came to rough drafts. I always wanted my rough draft to be my best, so that way my teacher can be like, "This is perfect. This doesn't have any mistakes. This can be your final draft. Great job." I always, 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 always wanted my first draft to be the best because I thought it represented myself the best way. So I had to work through that because in life will definitely show you that you're not the best and you need a number of rough drafts in your life. So I took a step back, and I really wanted to do a good job because number one, I wanted to show you guys, and number two, I'm a huge fan of Starfire, and number three, I didn't want to rebuy another copy that I've already had. So this is my issue of Starfire that I've illustrated. Now, DC Comics, your local comic book store still may have these available, but if not, you can probably hit up eBay, and hopefully they didn't like take them all away right now because they're very cheap. They're not that expensive. Not like the Harley Quinn's Little Black Book. That was a great endeavor that I that I undertook. So this is Comics and Crafts episode number 2. I might do like another craft. I'm definitely gonna finish my other illustrations, my other drawings, colorings, my other coloring stuff. But I'm wondering what other things I can do when it comes to like. So maybe some like molding clay, or maybe actually drawing something. I don't know, but I'll leave that definitely open. So this is the Outlet Podcasts, um, Comics and Crafts episode number 2. Let me know if you've drawn anything like that, and share it on my Facebook page. Go to my Facebook page and upload it. I love to see your work as well. And I'm not too, comment below. I would like to know what you think too. I thought it was pretty unique going for a Wolverine take, apart from just going signature green jewels, purple, silver outfit when it comes to Starfire's uniform colors. So that's what I went for. You guys connect and recharge.